Hi guys, I'm going to do probably segments on angels. So this is the first segment or the first reading, just in general. As I'm filming with one hand, I've already shuffled the deck and I've asked what it is we need to know as human beings because we're spiritual beings in truth, but our consciousness is human right now. So let's just see what the cards have to say. What we need to understand about angels, okay? We get the Judgment card and we get the Two of Wands. Well, these two cards make me feel like they are here to help us and guide us to become more aware, to broaden and expand our awareness from this forgetfulness. It's guided, however, and it's to get us to remember, to hear that inner prompting or to follow up on that inner prompting, the intuition, the gut, that they do try and communicate with us to get us to, I think, see the bigger picture, to remember, and to evolve. Especially, pardon the wind back, our awareness in this world, to help us to look at what is happening here and see it with more spiritual being eyes and not just earthly awareness. Because once we get here, our awareness becomes kind of closed so that we can navigate this world. It's not our true state. We are spiritual beings having, an earthly sojourn, a human experience. And part of that, like I said, is that we don't realize who we are. Our true nature is not on earth, and it's in a realm that's way different than this one. So it is to wake us up and to make us become more aware and more accountable for the actions that we take and what we do, the thoughts that we think, with just a greater expanding awareness. And they also, I feel, with the Two of Wands, it's reminding us that they travel between worlds. They watch the earth, but they are based, if you will, in the spiritual realms. They're interdimensional, in other words. And they're capable of affecting interdimensional realities and that which exists in them. Here too, just the angel calling the dead awake, to awaken and hear. They try to draw our awareness to a greater sensitivity, like I was saying here, to broaden it, and also to, I think, incrementally give us or help us to expand where we were previously at, to evolve basically spiritually as human beings, and to get us to remember as we can handle, because it's kind of difficult here If you remember, a lot of people that have NDEs don't want to come back here because it's such a tough place. And we have to experience this world without remembering our true light. It's kind of just to get us so we're not always longing to go home. But a lot of people that have NDEs can struggle with depression afterward, because this trying to adjust back to this reality is also part of their growth, and it's a big challenge in many cases not to want to do things to shorten our stay, shall we say, but they know better. So this is also the vibes I'm getting. It's like it's a very carefully custom draw of our awareness to expand and to grow more aware here, even though we're within a human shell. This is to get us to remember that we too are interdimensional in nature. I get a lot off of that, and feel free to share what you're getting in the comments below if you want to. All right, a couple more cards for this first installment. This is about all the stuff that I was talking about that's veiled. The information is there. It's just veiled to us as we can handle it, as we can be ready for that information. Lots of times we're not in a place in our life to appreciate or be able to digest what something means. It can take years, you know? And that's, again, what I feel that they're helping us to do. And here we have the helping hand, like I said. They're to help us with connecting to our intuition, as I was saying, the veiled knowledge and wisdom that we forget once we try to enter into a body of flesh and live a life. How do we balance being not just a human being, but to realize we're beyond a human being? This is just, human being is just a side note. It is just one means of experiencing existence, various existences. So on this planet, in this case, and I think elsewhere, no matter where, they are a guiding hand that is trying to get our awareness to expand and grow and realize the true nature, the divinity within, and to get us to act more like that. Okay? So we have the shadow side that's, like I said, hidden, and it's to help us with that, to help us to remember, especially when we land on our butts. And that's usually kind of when they can really get our attention more. When things are going great, people don't tend to always reach out and try to do the work that they need to do. It's often when you're down and out in a crisis that you're asking for help. So it makes sense. We're expanding our awareness. We're reconnecting through the veil and beginning to learn to understand the various realities that exist. You know, we're kind of like, they prep us for the download and give us the download. I think also just came to me, you know, I feel like their intercession is limited to our free will. So I think there's some things that they can't make us do. You know, we have to ask, we have to build a relationship, usually for us in this form. And so we get used to communicating with them and seeking their guidance. Just trying to relay what I feel. And this also, sometimes we don't, just because we don't, I'm getting the message, just because you don't see me doesn't mean I'm not there helping you. I am there to help you. All you got to do is ask, and they will do what they can. But some of it, you may not understand why you're not getting your way, or why things don't go the way you want or expect. But it doesn't mean that they're not there. It just means that there's something you're not aware of. There's other issues at hand, and just to reach out and to remember to build that relationship, and don't leave it to where you do it out of because you've hit rock bottom somewhere. Try doing it, starting that, just even day to day, checking in with them and building that bond. Then it won't seem as foreign. And I think you expand your bandwidth, if you know what I mean, that you expand your bandwidth when you build a relationship. And just because you don't detect a message, etc., doesn't mean that they're not there doing stuff. You just aren't ready for that information yet. It's behind the scenes, and they can help you with your issues that are behind the scenes as well, to expand and broaden your awareness, grow. Again, to help you see, to slow you down and help you to see from a different perspective, and to surrender, not to place too much, like when your expectations get in the way, that's when you're getting in the way of yourself, because you have an expectation. So to me, it's like we need to just be more open to understand their nature and how they communicate, and how they communicate with us, and how that works for us in this form. And that takes some time on this side, but they're always there. Yeah. They're definitely helpful in our earth skills. And looking at helping us to build our skill level. Sorry, that's my husband's cooking. We get the 8 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Now, again, we're learning. This is a school. And it is a school where it's very different than where we're originally from. There isn't this contrast, this duality. So we have to kind of remember to flip things on its head in order to open up and expand beyond a smaller, tighter, less aware state. We need to flip things on its head and not limit things, and just be open to experiencing things as they are. All right, I'm going to leave that there for right now, because we have a lot of people coming in and out throughout the house. And you guys can let me know what you think about this first installment. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, or check your subscription. And please thumb my video up, because I need more circulation. Thank you so much.